All right, first and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who continually feed the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, and to the elect Akim doing likewise, Shalom. And I'm going to just go right into it. This is California Coalition for Vaccine Choice, all right, number on SB 277, all right. So this is a act that was signed into play, all right, which is a mandate, all right, which is a mandatory act, which we're going to go into that word mandatory. And it's an act saying that your kids, if they don't get no vaccine shot, they won't be allowed to go into school. All right, so that's these devils starting to come down with great wrath. All right, now, so I'm gonna just go right into it. No shot, no daycare, no school, every child, every vaccine. SB 277 signed into law and is effective July 1st, 2016, which is today. All right, reading on, Governor Brown signed SB 277, the most stringent vaccine mandate in the United States, on June 30th, 2015. This new law will go into effect on July 1st, 2016. Families that do not comply with the one-size-fits-all vaccine mandate will lose their state constitutional right for a free and appropriate education in public and private K-12 schools. The use of licensed daycare facilities, in-home daycare, public or private preschools, and even after-school care programs are also included in SB 277. School-aged children not up to date on every mandated vaccine, all right, that's the word mandate again, will be required to homeschool without options for classroom learning. SB 277 eliminates a parent's right to exempt their children from one, some, or all vaccines, a risk-laden medical procedure including death. In 2016, California parents will be forced to give their children more than 40 doses of 10 federally recommended vaccines. The open-ended vaccine mandate allows the state of California to add any additional vaccines they deem necessary at any time. Now, like I said, I wanted to go into that word mandatory and focus in on that a little bit because these devils is itching up on that chip, all right? And it's right before your eyes. And, you know, it's funny to me, the scoffers, you know, when the chip was first coming out, they just dismissed the chip, you know, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. They mostly dismissed it altogether. And the more and more Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah kept pushing that spirit, that information kept coming out about the chip, they kept trying to, you know, patch up the wound, so to speak, all right? But now you see that, hey, these certain acts, this word mandatory being thrown around, is only setting the stage for when that chip do hit the scene, mandatory will be in the same sentence, all right? And like I said, I went into that word mandatory on the Etymology Online Dictionary, and I looked, and it was heavy. It was very spiritual. The definition that I got was spiritual, man. We're going to go into it, but before I go into that, I want to get something real quick. The book of Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right, so what's that saying? That's saying whoever, you know, as many as do not worship the image of the beast to be killed. That goes hand in hand with what? Mandatory, mandate. All right, that's saying it's going to be mandated for you to worship the image of the beast. And what you see on the screen right now is a fraction of that. All right, the image that's made to speak. All right, that image represents the philosophies, this system. All right, starting with their laws. Because that's how this devil speak through his laws. All right, these webs and these contracts. So this act that was signed, all right, this SB 277, that's a form of the image speaking, all right? And it says, cause as many would not worship the beast should be killed. Reading on verse 16, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So you see those scriptures go hand in hand. Why? Because this is leading up to the chip. All right. And like I said, I looked up that word mandate, and like I said, it was heavy. Akim, it's the online etymology dictionary. All right, mandatory 1570s of the nature of a mandate from the Latin mandatorius pertaining to a mandator from Latin mandatus, past participle of mandor, see mandate, sense of obligatory because of commanded is from 1818. Now this is the one that really jumped out at me. 1896, in reference to those with religious scruples about mandatory vaccination. Military sense predominated from World War I. All right. And it reads on to say episodes, reversals, the vaccination bill, all right, becomes virtually the Vaccination Act in Parliament, all right, in 1898. But I found that to be spiritual because the very essence of this sitting was going into these vaccine, how that's inching up toward the chip, because that vaccine is basically the same thing as the chip, all right. It's the same, it's under the same vibration, all right. It's inserting or implanting something under the skin. So, hey, the definition on online etymology dictionary brought me to this, man. And the very essence of the class was talking about vaccinations. And lo and behold, the spirit brung it out right here. 1896, in reference to those with religious scruples about mandatory vaccination. All right, so with that, I hope you was edified through the spirit. Until the next time, shalom.